Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another new movie review. Today we're going to be talking about The Void. I was going to try and see Alien Covenant this weekend, but your girl forgot that it doesn't come out until next weekend. I got really excited too. I'm really excited to see Alien. But alas, could not watch it. So while I was out, I'm really bad at updating my letterbox. I have to get on this. I promise I'm going to be better at updating it like as I watch movies. But I watched this in my hotel room when I was at Texas Frightmare weekend. The Void, directed by Jeremy Gillespie and Steven Kostanski, what a last name. Shortly after delivering a patient to an understaffed hospital, a police officer experiences strange and violent occurrences seemingly linked to a group of mysterious hooded figures. So yeah, this one has been talked about a lot. I feel like I'm the last to join the Void party here, and I feel like the consensus has either been really like it or really don't like it. I guess you're about to find out where I fall in that camp. So we'll start with my analysis first. Probably the most standout parts of this movie is the lighting, or the lack of lighting, and the practical effects and creatures in The Void. The lighting is super moody. There's a lot of use of like backlighting and any kind of just like any lighting that goes on in the background. Like there's a scene in one of the characters, Dr. Powell's office, and like there's these panels that like line his office, and there's just like kind of like light blue light coming from them. Just kind of like odd uses of light that kind of give this movie a very eerie feel and a super sci-fi feel. I definitely got kind of like H.P. Lovecraft vibes every now and then from this movie. The creatures and the practical effects were super well done. Although the lack of lighting during some scenes that involved creatures kind of made me curious as to how good those creatures actually looked, and maybe there was a reason why the scenes were kind of sparsely lit so you couldn't see too well, but what you could see of the creatures and the creatures that you could see that were more well lit were really well done. And the score definitely added to kind of like the ambiance of this movie, or I guess you would call it the tone. I guess that's the proper term, I don't know. The score definitely gave me goosebumps. Yeah, but this is gonna kind of lead into my review here, kind of just slide right into my review. This movie as a whole, like I feel like it's a show that it puts on. Like it's pleasing to your eyes and your ears, but there's not a lot there story-wise. So the main issue I had with The Void is I had no fucking idea what this movie was supposed to be about. It gets into the action so quick. It is definitely not a slow movie. Like it takes maybe 2 minutes for the main character Daniel to get to the hospital, and as soon as he gets to the hospital, all the shit starts happening, and it just keeps happening, and it just keeps going. So it's not slow by any account, but so much happens, but I still have no idea what the movie was about. I'm not gonna give anything away, so don't worry, this is still gonna be a spoiler for your review, but the movie seemingly went nowhere. I don't feel that there was any character arcs, nobody really learned anything or changed. It was just all super confusing, and the creepy hooded figures, that are seemingly connected to what's going on in the hospital and around the hospital are totally underutilized. Oh my god, they were the scariest part of this movie. Like when you first see them and they're just like standing still around the hospital, and then they all just like pull out a knife like slowly, like with the same arm and everything. So fucking scary, and they're in the movie for like a whole minute. Like, what? I think there might have been some sort of like underlying lesson or, you know, some subtext about grieving parents, maybe, because Daniel and his wife or ex-wife, again, I'm not really sure because the movie doesn't offer any information, Allison, have lost a child during childbirth, I think is what they say. I feel like I can't even spoil it because I'm not even sure if the information I'm giving you is accurate. So I think there's some subtext there about like grieving parents or something like that, but it was lost on me because I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and recommend that you shouldn't watch this. Just personally, I felt that the hype was way too much for this movie. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's really nice to look at, but there's not much else there beyond surface level. I'm gonna go ahead and give this 2 KKK looking motherfuckers out of 5. IMDb right now has it at a 5.9 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes is 73% critic score with a 52% audience score, and Roger Ebert gives it a 1.5 out of 4, which is pretty close to mine. Yeah, so if you've seen The Void, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. The only place I could find it was on YouTube for $7, and I'm a little bit mad that I paid that much money for it. But that's the only place I saw that you can see it right now. Maybe if you wait a couple of weeks, it'll be more accessible to you. But if you have seen it, let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, subscribe and become a creepy peep today. And until next time, stay strange.